Assalamu alaikum, मैं हूँ हिना Ijaz and welcome to Pakistan. We are welcoming today somebody on the show who is half Russian and half Turkish. How interesting. We shall find out more about her. I'm talking about Daria. She's been living in Pakistan for the past 1 year. On the other side today, I have Adnan Ehsan Khan, who is a lawyer by profession, is a professor teaching law, and he in fact started the Lahore Cycling Club in the year 2013. He's the founder for the Lahore Cycling Club. There's much more to add to his profile. There's a lot that he's doing. I don't know how he manages that. But let's not forget Daria. She has a lot of energy. She's active. She's full of life. What is she doing in Pakistan? Let's find out. Hi, Assalamu alaikum, Daria.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
So, Daria, you are also working in Pakistan, I believe. So, what are you doing here?
I'm working in UFC International Gym. I'm like a trainer, like a yoga trainer, coach.
Well, you look very fit, I can tell.
Thank you so much. Yeah, fitness.
But Daria, you're just 25 years old.
Yeah.
And you've achieved so much in life.
Yeah, because I can't sit on one place.
Yes, that's what I said. You're very active and energetic.
Yes.
Right. So, Daria, before I proceed with my discussion with you and Adnan here, I'd like our viewers to see two reports today. Normally we have one, but since Daria is half Turkish and half Russian, we're going to see a report on Turkey first, followed by a report on Russia. Let's take a look at it. Those were a few beautiful glimpses of gorgeous, beautiful Turkey. Daria, what does it remind you of? When you looked at those images.
Yeah, I so miss my
You miss
country
it?
so much. Yeah.
So you have family still living in Turkey?
No, my father's side is in Turkey. My mother's side in Russia.
Right.
I also have small sister as well.
Really?
Yeah.
And she's in Russia?
Yeah, she with mother.
And you lived in St. Petersburg, I
Yeah,
believe.
yeah.
So how much of your life or a part of your life did you spend in Turkey, if you did?
It was like, 6 months, 3 months, 4 months, like this. I'm just coming, I'm enjoying, I take rest and I left again. Because I have some duties in Russia. I have some or study or work or something. So in Turkey just for me like for enjoying.
But your English is very good. I mean, normally people who are from Turkey, you barely hear them talk in English, let alone understand. And even people from Russia, the English factor does not exist there really. Most parts, I mean, majority. But you speak English fairly well. How's that?
Yeah, because before I have experience with Indians as well. I was working with Indians people around 4 years minimum. Yeah, so I always communicate
So you
It's,
knew.
I have to know.
So you did learn on your own.
Yes, of course.
Very good.
Yeah.
Good job indeed.
Thank you.
And I'm going to now move on to a report that we prepared on Russia. So Daria can take a look at it and tell us about some beautiful places to visit there. Let's take a look, please. So Daria, would you call Russia or Turkey as your home country?
It's difficult to say because my home Russia, but I so much love Turkey as well. I think I can't choose this.
Well, if you were given a choice today to choose one, where would you prefer living?
Where is from where my soul? I can say it's Turkey. Okay, like this. Yeah.
Right. So your father's from Turkey, your mother's from Russia. And you talked about the fact that Azerbaijan
Yeah.
is also very similar. It has a similar culture to Russia. So you love people from Azerbaijan as
Yeah,
well.
because in Russia we have a very big community of Azerbaijani people as well, and it's like my people. You know, I have less Russian friends than I have more Azerbaijani
Really?
friends. Yeah, it's Azerbaijan, it's Armenia, it's Dagestan, it's whole Caucasus. So I'm very international person, and I like to more to be in them culture, in them community, than from Russia.
So you are married. You got married to a Pakistani, I believe, right?
Yeah,
2 years ago.
yeah.
And it's been a year since you moved to Pakistan. How did that happen?
I met him in St. Petersburg. Like we have community, so there is also some Pakistani community.
Oh,
So I met him in that group, we can say.
so Russia is huge, right? So you found a Pakistani.
Yeah, there is Pakistan, whatever you want. Yeah,
So
easily.
one Pakistani goes and captures your heart and brings you here.
Yeah,
Right. So what does your husband do?
he's doing property here. Property
Uh-huh.
business.
So it's been 1 year and you've just lived in Lahore.
Yeah,
You haven't been to any other place, have
yeah.
you?
I visit Swat.
You did.
I visit that side of Peshawar. Okay, Malam Jaba, Islamabad. Some
So it's mostly the northern side.
Yes.
You haven't been to Karachi or any other
No.
cities in the south.
Yeah, actually, I like just Islamabad. I
You liked Islamabad?
Yeah, I like so much.
Would you like to live there?
Yeah, but my work is here. I have to stay here.
Well, you could if you try.
It's difficult.
It would be
little
difficult.
bit, yeah.
I mean, your husband's in the property
Yeah,
market,
he's
so
also
Lahore's a better
here,
market.
yeah.
I mean, it's a
So-
larger market.
So I just, when I can, I just trying to go there for change hawa, we can say.
Hawa change
Yeah.
karne. So you've learned some Urdu. How much Urdu have you
It's
learned?
3,000 words. It's similar with Turkish language. 3,000 words in Urdu with similar. with
That's
Turkish.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. So, is it difficult to understand Urdu for you?
No, or most of time when people speak, I can understand about what they're speaking, but I can't speak. Even I'm not trying, but I can understand about what
You
people
can,
speak.
which is
Yeah.
good. I mean,
Not
which is
a
all right.
difficult Urdu, the basic Urdu we can say.
So, how do people react here when they find out you're half Russian, half Turkish? They're shocked
do
or they're
they-
happy?
No, most of like they we like Turkey, like we so much like this. They start to ask me.
They ask you
yeah,
questions.
Yeah, most of them just about Ertugrul. You know, it's very popular. But you know, most of Pakistani, they think
We're obsessed with it, right?
Turkey is same like in drama Ertugrul, but this is not. It's not like
But
that.
you know, Daria, the interesting thing is that there was a time when a lot of Pakistanis would visit Thailand as a tourist destination, and they still do. People love Thailand if they want a nice beach holiday. However, in the past few years, we've seen a lot of tourism has diverted to Turkey now.
Yeah.
A lot of Pakistanis visit Turkey,
Yeah.
right? So I'm sure you
I-
flooded with
yeah,
questions
yeah.
each time they're going on a holiday.
This is true. Yeah, I think it's due to that drama.
Yeah, and have you seen how much in love Pakistanis have fallen with the Turkish culture and the country as a tourist destination?
Yeah, too much. They too much like it.
Right. So basically, you are into the business of fitness.
Yeah, right now.
You're a fitness trainer.
Yeah.
And of course, we don't see a lot of foreign nationals into that profession here. I think I know a couple of them here, but not many. So how is it adjusting into this field in Pakistan?
No, we can say no. I can say in my country is more difficult than here.
Really? Why?
Yeah. I think maybe because we have fitness industry more in grow than here. Maybe because of this. So there people they like have more knowledges than here about. I mean in not coaches.
I get
mean,
it.
I mean members.
So basically what you're saying is that the fitness industry has expanded quite a bit there.
Yes.
Versus Pakistan. In Pakistan, people are still learning.
Yeah,
so it's
there's-
easier to spread awareness and teach them.
Yes. Right.
So would you like to pursue this career in future, or are you planning to do something else as well?
We will see. I'm always changing my routine, and now I'm fitness coach. I don't know what will come on my mind, and maybe I want to back on my makeup background.
Yes, you're also into
Yes,
makeup.
Yeah, before I work as a makeup
Have you tried that
artist.
in Pakistan? There's a lot of opportunity
it's,
there too.
not my style, we can say. Yeah, I was trying, and I think I don't want to do this just for money. I like my job. If I not like my job, because just to follow style how to Pakistan,
Right.
so I not will enjoy with my work. I just I don't want like this. That's why.
That's very sensible of you,
Yeah.
because whatever you do it with passion, and if you do it by passion, you succeed. On this note, I'm going to take a short break, and when we return, we're going to be talking about the Cycling Association, how it started, where it is at currently, and what are they planning to do in future, and many other things, because Adnan Ehsan Khan has been on a bicycle and has visited some very interesting places in Pakistan. We'd like to find out, and also Daria would also like to find out, given that she hasn't been to many other parts of Pakistan. So I believe we all can learn here. See you after a very short break. Welcome back. Welcome to Pakistan, Daria. That's what we're saying today. Daria is from Turkey and Russia. Her mother's from Russia, her father's from Turkey, and her husband's Pakistani. There's a lot of diversity there, Daria. Well, now we're going to divert to Adnan Ehsan Khan, who is a lawyer by profession, is a professor as well, started the Lahore Cycling Club in the year 2013, therefore that makes him the founder. For the cycling club, he's also a consultant to the Punjab Cycling Association, and there's much more. But I'd like to hear that from Adnan himself, the man himself here. Assalamu alaikum. क्या हाल है आपके?
Thank you very much.
बहुत कुछ कर रहे हैं आप, इतना कुछ कैसे manage करते हैं?
There are some other people in this world who are doing much more, but I'm just trying to contribute.
You're being modest.
Just trying to contribute to the society. Well, talking about the cycling passion, when I was starting in England, मेरे पास एक bicycle था, और जब भी ट्रैफिक कंजेशन होता था और जब भी हमें थोड़ा बहुत पेट्रोल वगैरह अवॉइड करना होता था, तो हम उस बाइसिकल को इस्तेमाल करते हुए कम्यूट करते थे. पाकिस्तान के अंदर जिस तरीके से पेट्रोल प्राइसेस वगैरह इन्फ्लेट हो रही हैं, जिस तरीके से हमें इकोनॉमिक हैज़र्ड्स हैं, आई बिलीव दैट if we take cycling as an alternate commuting system, it would benefit the society. Plus pollution होती है हर साल, स्मोग आ जाती है, तो हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा जुन सा है अपना ऑल्टरनेट कम्यूटिंग सिस्टम.
पेट्रोल प्राइस अब हम हुकूमत पे तो नहीं ब्लेम कर सकते ना, क्या करें, इंटरनेशनल ऑयल प्राइस ही इतनी ज़्यादा जा रही है, तो
नहीं, हुकूमत पे तो बिल्कुल ब्लेम नहीं कर रहे हैं. बिल्कुल हम ये समझ रहे हैं कि हमारे जो चैलेंजेस हैं उनको फेस करने के लिए सोसाइटी को थोड़ा बहुत अपना रोल प्ले करना चाहिए. अलॉन्ग साइड ऐसा है कि जब भी आप किसी भी मुल्क की कोई भी डायनामिक्स देखते हैं, तो हमारा मुल्क जो है वो बड़ा वर्जन किस्म का है, बड़ा ऑर्गेनिक किस्म का है. तो बहुत सारी ऐसी साइट्स हैं जहाँ पर मोटर बाइक्स या कार की एक्सेस भी नहीं है, वहाँ पर आप बाइसिकल्स को लेके जा सकते हैं. और
गिवन इफ यू आर अ गुड साइक्लिस्ट,
you can become a good cyclist in a span of 6 months.
I think during Corona times everybody's become a cyclist. पूछे क्यों? लोगों ने इतनी महंगी बाइसिकल्स खरीदी.
Well, I tell you,
इसके टायर ही पता नहीं कितने लाखों रुपए के.
I tell you, I started up this club in 2013, and then I was not running it with that passion. 2020 के अंदर जब कोविड आया और तमाम सड़कों वगैरह के ऊपर गाड़ियों की एक्सेस बंद कर दी गई, तो हमने सोचा बाइसिकल लेके निकलते हैं, और देखा कि बड़ा अच्छा लगता है खुली फिजा में सड़कों के ऊपर.
We see a lot of young girls and young boys, you know, who were not stepping out of their homes and engaging into healthy activities. They are now bicycling, you know.
हमने वहाँ तक रिस्ट्रेन भी नहीं किया. हमने जो ग्रुप राइड्स वगैरह को वन स्टेप अहेड लेके गए. हमने बाइसिकल के ऊपर पाकिस्तान को डिस्कवर करना शुरू किया. पाकिस्तान के जो रीजनल प्लेसेस हैं, जो हमारे हिस्टोरिकल प्लेसेस हैं, जो टूरिज्म साइट्स हैं, उनको हमने डिस्कवर करना शुरू किया. सो व्हाट वी वर यूज्ड टू डू कि लाहौर के आसपास कोई 50-60 किलोमीटर के हिस्से में जो भी कोई हमारी टूरिज्म साइट्स आती हैं, एवरी संडे हम एक डेस्टिनेशन पॉइंट रख लेते हैं और लोगों को उसको विजिट करवाते हैं. तो वो
और कितने लोगों का अमूमन ये ग्रुप होता है? What's the number of people?
अच्छा, जब हमने ये लाहौर साइकिलिंग क्लब को 2013 में रजिस्टर करवाया और 2018 के अंदर 2018 में रीवैम्प किया, 2020 में दोबारा से इसको किया. उससे पहले हमने एक मॉडल साइकिलिंग क्लब भी डेवलप किया अपने एरिया का, उसको हम लोगों ने किया. उस वक्त तक सिर्फ 3 क्लब्स थे लाहौर के अंदर, 3 या 4 मैक्सिमम क्लब्स थे. नाउ आई टेक इट एज एन अचीवमेंट कि कंपटीशन में ऑलमोस्ट कोई 18-19 क्लब्स आ गए हुए हैं.
18 से 19?
18 से 19 लाहौर में क्लब्स आ गए हैं. छोटे
सिर्फ लाहौर में?
जी बिल्कुल.
I didn't know that.
हाँ जी. और मेरे ख्याल से ये बड़ा पॉजिटिव है. मेरे ख्याल से
Absolutely. और ये कब से शुरू हुआ ट्रेंड?
कोविड से. ये ट्रेंड कोविड से शुरू हुआ. बहुत सारे नए साइकिलिस्ट. अच्छा, अब इसके अंदर जो ज़रूरी चीज़ ये है कि साइकिलिस्ट एज अ गेम, साइकिलिस्ट एज एन ऑल्टरनेट कम्यूटिंग सिस्टम, एज अ कम्यूटर. तो
But for that you need the right kind of infrastructure to bicycle जो चला रहे हैं उनकी एक खास लेन होनी चाहिए, मुकर्रर होनी चाहिए.
मैंने जी ऑनरेबल लाहौर हाई कोर्ट लाहौर के अंदर मैं वैसे भी बताता हूँ कि मैंने
ये तो मैं भूल ही गई, आप लॉयर भी हैं.
हाँ जी.
तो वो काम भी आप लीगल साइड का भी वो आप मुकम्मल कर रहे होंगे.
जी, मैं पंजाब साइकिलिंग एसोसिएशन का मैं कंसल्टेंट हूँ विद रिगार्ड टू साइकिलिंग एंड ऑल. पाकिस्तान साइकिलिंग फेडरेशन का मैं लीगल एडवाइज़र हूँ.
राइट.
हमने पाकिस्तान साइकिलिंग फेडरेशन को आज से पहले जितनी भी दुश्वारियाँ थी, बहुत सारे आपको पता है सियासत भी आ जाती है हमारे हर अमल के अंदर पाकिस्तान के अंदर. तो पाकिस्तान साइकिलिंग फेडरेशन की जितनी भी लीगल दुश्वारियाँ थी हमने उसको दूर करने की कोशिश की है. पाकिस्तान साइकिलिंग फेडरेशन ने इन पिछले 3 सालों के अंदर टूर दी खुंजराब करवाया, جو میگا ایونٹس تھے. انٹرنیشنل سائیکلنگ ریس کروائی لاہور ٹو مری اور سوری اسلام آباد ٹو مری, پھر کراچی کے اندر نیشنل چیمپئن شپ کرائی, پھر ٹریک چیمپئن شپ کروائی انہوں نے, اب دوبارہ ٹریک چیمپئن شپ کروانا چاہ رہے ہیں. پھر پاکستان سائیکلنگ فیڈریشن نے ریپرزنٹیشن کی اپنی 4 بندوں کے اسکواڈ کے ساتھ, 2 میل 2 فیمیل. فرسٹ ٹائم ان دا ہسٹری آف پاکستان 2 فیمیلز بیلجیم میں جا کے انہوں نے انٹرنیشنل سائیکلنگ ایونٹ کے اندر پارٹیسپیشن
سنا تھا اس کے بارے میں.
جی, تو اس کے لیے ہم لوگوں نے تمام قسم کی, میں پرو بونو پاکستان سائیکلنگ فیڈریشن کو ہیلپ کرتا ہوں جی لیگلی.
یہ تو بہت ہی اچھا کام ہے.
پنجاب
میں
سائیکلنگ,
تو کہوں گی نیکی کا کام ہے.
پنجاب سائیکلنگ ایسوسی ایشن بھی ہماری بہت سارے لیگل ڈیفیکلٹیز کا شکار تھی, جس میں ہم شکر گزار ہیں ہمارے جو منسٹر سپورٹس ہیں ان کا, سپورٹس بورڈ کا, پھر ساتھ ہی ساتھ جو ہمارے
And have you received some kind of help from the ministry?
یس, ہمیں پنجاب سپورٹس بورڈ سے کافی ہیلپ مل رہی ہے, ہمیں جو ڈسٹرکٹ گورنمنٹ ہے ادھر سے کافی ہیلپ ملی ہے جو کہ پاسٹ میں نہیں ملتی تھی. سو دس از ہاؤ آئی ایم ہیلپنگ پنجاب سائیکلنگ ایسوسی ایشن اینڈ دی سائیکلنگ ان پاکستان. along side اگر بات کریں جو آپ کہہ رہی تھی کہ ہمیں,
ایک میرا سوال ہے اس سے پہلے کہ ٹور دا پاکستان, ٹور دا فرانس سے انسپائرڈ ہے, اور یہ بائسیکل ریس ہوتی ہے پاکستان میں رفلی ہر 2 سال کے گیپ کے بعد, اور یہ تقریباً 1648 کلومیٹرز کا فاصلہ طے کرنا ہوتا ہے, اور یہ شروع ہوتی ہے کراچی میں اور اینڈ ہوتی ہے پشاور میں. یہ کیا ایک الگ پروجیکٹ ہے پورا؟
جی, ٹور دی فرانس سے انسپائر ہو کے ٹور دی پاکستان, اور یہ ہماری جو ٹور دی پاکستان ہے یہ
It's the longest cycling race in Asia.
It's the longest cycling race in Asia, not even in Pakistan, in Asia. اور اس کو انشاءاللہ تعالیٰ پلان کیا جا رہا ہے, کووڈ کی وجہ سے جو یہ تھوڑا سا ڈیلے ہو گیا, پلان کیا جا رہا ہے 2022 کے اندر دوبارہ سے. اور اب سم ہاؤ ہماری روڈ فیسلٹیز بھی بہتر ہو گئی ہیں, ساتھ میں گورنمنٹ نے بھی ہیلپ کرنا شروع کر دیا ہے. اس وقت جو ہماری منسٹر ہیں اسپورٹس کی فہمیدہ مرزا صاحبہ, انہوں نے بھی انشور کیا ہے کہ اگلے ٹور دی پاکستان کے اندر تمام گورنمنٹ ہیلپ اینڈ سپورٹ ہوگی.
Excellent news.
سم ہاؤ ہمارے فیڈریشنز وغیرہ تھوڑا بہت آن دا بہیسٹ آف آن دا مرسی آف سائیکلنگ جو ہماری جو اولمپک ایسوسی ایشن ہے اس کے ہوتے ہیں. تو آپ دیکھ رہے ہوں گے ہمارے جو اولمپکس کے اندر پارٹیسپیشن ہو رہی ہے پچھلے کچھ عرصے سے وہ پراپر نہیں ہو رہی ہے. تو اس دفعہ گورنمنٹ نے چارج یہ لیا ہے کہ ہم اولمپک ایسوسی ایشن کے اوپر ریلائی نہیں کریں گے, ہم اپنی فیڈریشن کو خود سے اسٹرینتھن کریں گے.
ہونا بھی ایسا چاہیے. اچھا یہ بتائیے کہ آپ بذات خود کن کن علاقوں میں پاکستان کو ڈسکور کرتے ہوئے پہنچے, وہ بھی اپنی بائسیکل؟
میں اس کو اس طرف آتا ہوں. صرف ایک سوال جو بیچ میں رہ گیا تھا, سوری, وہ بتاتا چلوں. ہم نے لاہور ہائی کورٹ لاہور کے اندر ایک پبلک انٹرسٹ لیٹیگیشن موو کی ہے, جو آج تک کی میری سب سے بڑی کنٹریبیوشن ہوگی فار دی سائیکلنگ کمیونٹی آف پاکستان, جس کے اندر ہم سائیکلسٹ کے لیے فری پارکنگ ڈیمانڈ کر رہے ہیں گورنمنٹ سے, ہم ٹائر انفلیٹرز جگہ جگہ پہ ڈیمانڈ کر رہے ہیں, فری لینز ڈیمانڈ کر رہے ہیں, اور سائیکلسٹ کی پروٹیکشن ڈیمانڈ کر رہے ہیں.
تو سب سے امپورٹنٹ ہے خیر فار دی سیفٹی آف سائیکلسٹ.
پچھلے کچھ عرصے کے اندر ہمارے کچھ سائیکلسٹ جو ہیں ان کو ایکسیڈنٹس ہوئے ان کے, اور تمام ایکسیڈنٹس ان لوگوں کے ساتھ ہوئے جو کہ انڈر ایج ڈرائیورز تھے, وہ چنگچی کے اوپر ہوں, موٹر بائکس کے اوپر ہوں, یا گاڑیوں کے اوپر ہوں. سو ہم نے درخواست کی ہے بار بار ٹریفک سٹی ٹریفک پولیس آفیسر سے.
انشاءاللہ لیٹس ہوپ دیٹ گیٹس ڈن اینڈ تھرو اور ہوپفلی ویل. اب مجھے بتائیے کہاں کہاں آپ نے وزٹ کیا خود سائیکل پہ؟
جی جی بالکل بالکل. ہاں جی, بیسیکلی یہ ہے کہ کیونکہ آپ نے میسج کنوے کرنا ہوتا ہے. میں جب خنجراب گیا تو میں اپنی بائیسیکل بک کر کے ساتھ لے گیا, وہاں پر سائیکل چلائی. لاہور ٹو ہم نے ننکانہ صاحب تک کیا ہوا ہے, لاہور ٹو ہرن منار تک کیا ہوا ہے, اسی طرح اسلام آباد سے ہم نے مری تک کا کیا ہوا ہے, اسی طرح مری سے نتیا گلی کیا ہوا ہے.
تو انکلائن پہ آپ چلتے گئے ہوں گے اوپر سائیکل پہ, بڑا مشکل ہوگا, ٹف ہوگا.
Obviously it's little difficult and different for someone who is a passionate cyclist as a racer in comparison to me, کیونکہ میں تو اس کو اپنی ایجوکیشن بیس کے اوپر پروموٹ کرنے کی کوشش کر رہا ہوں, not an athlete.
helping them in, by all means, even
Yes,
using
exactly.
your profession, the law,
Exactly.
the
So-
profession of law. Well, Deria, do you know how to ride a bicycle?
Sure.
And are you good at it?
Yeah, I not like this so much, but I know.
Well, when the weather's good, you could definitely go bicycling in
Turkey,
Pakistan.
I'm used to do this. Yeah.
Yes. I'm going to show you a very short report in which there'll be highlights about what this cycling club does and some other details about it, some contributions by Adnan Ehsan Khan as well. Let's take a look at it, please. कुछ अगर इस पे भी नज़र डालें कि चलें ये तो क्लब फॉर्म हो गया, वेरी गुड जॉब 2013 में, लेकिन इवेंट्स जो आपके ख़ास इवेंट्स रहे हैं इस क्लब से मुंसलिक, उन पे रोशनी डालिए प्लीज़.
अच्छा, हमने समहाउ जब भी कोई भी आप स्पोर्ट्स को प्रमोट कर रहे होते हैं, किसी कॉज को प्रमोट कर रहे होते हैं, तो उसके अंदर प्राइवेट सेक्टर की इंडक्शन बहुत ज़रूरी होती है. तो हमने जब 2019 और 20 के अंदर प्राइवेट सेक्टर और स्पॉन्सर्स को लेके आए ऑन बोर्ड और साइकिलिस्ट के लिए गुडी बैग्स, टी शर्ट्स वगैरह इस तरह की टेम्पटेशंस रखी, तो कुछ पुराने साइकिलिस्ट थे जो कि हमसे नाराज़ हो गए. उन्होंने कहा कि आप शायद लोगों को ब्राइब कर रहे हैं बुलाने के लिए. लेकिन समहाउ उससे ये हुआ कि टर्न अप ज़्यादा होना शुरू हो गया और इवेंचुअली बहुत सारे इवेंट्स हुए, उनकी भी डिटेल देता हूँ, लेकिन इवेंचुअली लाहौर के बहुत सारे क्लब्स ने मिल के एक इवेंट जो 14 अगस्त का लास्ट किया, उसके अंदर हमारी स्ट्रेंथ थी ऑलमोस्ट 900 और ये पाकिस्तान की सबसे बड़ी मैस राइड हुई.
Right. Adnan, I'm going to continue this discussion with you. I have some other questions related to as well, but I'll have to go towards a break first. See you after a very short break. In conversation with Deria, who's from Turkey and Russia, married to a Pakistani, has been living here for the past 1 year. Then we have Adnan Ehsan Khan, who's a lawyer by profession and is the founder for the Lahore Cycling Club. Interestingly, I found out today that so many, there's been in fact a mushroom growth of cycling clubs in Lahore. Just Lahore has 18 to 19 of these clubs, and they all emerged in times of COVID, when people actually realized that cycling could be fun. So you are working a lot towards, or let's say for cyclists, demanding special lanes, many other petitions filed as well. Your law profession is certainly helping the cyclists in Lahore. So coming back to your events, हम उसके बारे में जिक्र कर रहे थे.
जी, मैंने बताया आपको कि 900 के करीब बंदा था हमारी 14 अगस्त इंडिपेंडेंस डे रेस के ऊपर, और
900 from Lahore.
900 फ्रॉम लाहौर, और पाकिस्तान की सबसे बड़ी मैस राइड थी ये. جب 900 سائیکلسٹ ایک ساتھ نکلا جشن آزادی منانے کے لیے اور ایک بڑے منظم طریقے کے اندر, تو آل اوور دا ورلڈ اس کا ایک میسیج بہت اچھا گیا. اسی طرح ہم لوگوں نے 6 ستمبر کی ریس کی اور رائڈ کی, اسی طرح ہم نے 5 فیبری کی, اسی طرح ہم لوگ ہمارے کچھ کلبز ہیں جو کہ بریسٹ کینسر اویئرنیس کی ہر سال رائڈ کرتے ہیں, چائلڈ کینسر کی اویئرنیس کی رائڈ کرتے ہیں. جی, بریسٹ کینسر اویئرنیس کی رائڈ اس دفعہ بھی ہوئی, پچھلے سال بھی ہوئی, چائلڈ کینسر اویئرنیس کی رائڈ بھی ہوئی اس دفعہ بھی, پچھلے سال بھی.
ایکسلنٹ.
سو ہم کاز رائڈس بناتے ہیں اور آل اوور دا ورلڈ ایک اچھا پازیٹیو میسیج جو ہے اس کو کنوے کرتے ہیں. باقی ابھی آپ ویدر کی بات کر رہی تھی, یہ چیز جاننا بہت امپورٹنٹ ہے کہ پاکستان کا جو ویدر ہے وہ زیادہ کنڈیوسو ہے, زیادہ سپورٹیو ہے فار دا سائیکلسٹ دین آف اینی ون لیونگ ان یورپین سائڈ آف دا ورلڈ. وہاں پر برف کی وجہ سے اور ایکسٹریم کولڈنس کی وجہ سے کوئی 4-5 ماہ جو ہے سائیکل نہیں ہو سکتی. یہاں پر کوئی
جب مرضی سائیکل
کریں, صرف 2 ماہ ہوتے ہیں شدید گرمی کے, اس میں بھی رات کے وقت آپ سائیکل کر سکتے ہیں, دن کے وقت نہیں ہو سکتے.
کراچی جیسی جگہ جہاں ہوا کا
جی
مطلب مزہ آتا ہے, کراچی میں ہوا چلتی ہے, انفیکٹ ادھر تو آپ کر سکتے ہیں.
جی, سی ویو کماڑی کی طرف جائیں آپ ہاکس کی طرف سائیکلسٹ ہمارے جاتے ہیں, نکلتے ہیں. سو تھوڑا ٹریفک وغیرہ کا ہیزٹ ہوتا ہے, لیکن سم ہاؤ اگر سائیکلنگ لینز اچھی بنا دی جائیں. اب کراچی میں جو ڈی سی ساؤتھ ہیں انہوں نے سی ویو کے ساتھ ساری سائیکلنگ لین بنائی ہے, لیکن سم ہاؤ انفارچونیٹلی اس کے اوپر لوگوں نے اپنی گاڑیاں پارک کی ہوتی ہیں.
چلے وہ بھی آہستہ آہستہ سب ٹھیک ہو جائے گا, ایٹ لیسٹ بند ہو گئی. لیٹس لک ایٹ the positives. Daria, coming back to you now, have you ever tried to ride a bicycle in Pakistan? No, you must try that.
Just in my work in our gym, yeah. It's spinning.
It would be a good physical activity. In fact, a healthy one again.
Yeah, sure.
So, what places would you recommend to Daria to visit? Like she's mentioned, she's been to quite a few places up north. But which other undiscovered gems should she go and discover in Pakistan?
Fortunately جی پاکستان کی جتنے بھی ہمارے
If you could speak in English, you'd understand.
Fortunately the northern areas of Pakistan are very much welcoming for the tourists coming from abroad, and as well as the Pakistani army, the security agencies, they take very good care of anyone coming from other parts of the world.
The security factor is good.
The security factor has developed much in past decade, as well as the people take care of the foreigners. So I believe the Hunza side is very good. The Skardu side is very good. There are certain places you won't be allowed to go as a foreigner, but if you get a special...
Most of the places she can visit.
Most of the places.
Well, Adnan, on that note, I'd like you both to get engaged in a conversation where we're going to show a slide or a picture from Turkey and one from Pakistan. We've tried to deliberately pick up images where we can compare the two, or rather see the similarities between the two. So please, let's take a look at it. Now you see this, do you recognize this, Daria? And Adnan, do you recognize this in Pakistan?
Yes.
Can you please comment on it?
I mean, it's so wonderful. It's the world of the god, and
that's our evergreen Shangri-La. Have you been here, Daria, in Pakistan?
I didn't visit this.
Well, if you can tell her about it, Adnan.
Well, it's Shangri-La, a little ahead from Skardu, a wonderful place. Yeah, a wonderful place. Around Skardu, you can also go to Minimurg, you can go to Dumail, you can go to Estor. All of the places are beautiful. They are, I mean, this is what I was...
That's Gwadar, I believe.
Gwadar, yeah, exactly.
And that's one place to visit. I mean, blue water is what you'll see there. Right. So now we're going to move towards some images from Russia and Pakistan again. And let's try to compare a few places between the two. Let's see it. Adnan, would you like to comment, please?
I mean, this is what I was telling you, that Pakistan being very much organic and virgin has its own beauty with regard to the nature. So whenever I go to any of the places in Pakistan or anywhere in the world, I try to interact with the local people that gives you a feel of being in that area and
Do you see those
smelling.
images? How similar these two look?
Yes, exactly. I mean, this is what I was telling you, that it's God's world, and somehow like borders restrict us.
Absolutely. Well, your food palate, or rather your taste buds, are quite different from
Very
Pakistan.
different, very different.
But there must be something that you enjoy eating here.
Chai.
Chai.
Yeah,
Now, once you love chai, that means you've become a Pakistani. So,
Which dishes I welcome?
what do you like to eat here the most?
I'm trying to eat my own food.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I
You're trying
make
to stick to
myself-
that.
If I order something like from outside, it's some fast food, but I can't
Do
eat
the
that
spices. and
spices.
everything.
It's very
So, have you
spicy.
visited the food street in Lahore?
Yeah, but I'm trying to go in clear places
Yeah.
because I have problem stomach and it's very
Right.
careful for me to eat.
And you're very health conscious. Let's not
Yeah.
forget that. So, what about the clothing? When you got married, I mean, when you came to Pakistan, did you try any of the traditional clothes here?
Yeah, I have many shalwar kameezes.
You like them?
Yes.
You find,
I
but
like.
it's quite different from where you're from.
But I'm trying. I know here is like a culture like this. I have to. So here I trying to wear shalwar kameez.
You do,
Yeah, of course. I have.
and you're
one,
comfortable in that.
We can say
But you're trying to
inside
adjust.
I like my dress, but
Naturally,
for
yeah.
just make happy people and for just not make any problems, I wear. Okay, I know I have problem.
Right.
Yeah, but it's also in my style. Shalwar kameez. Yeah, I have very beautiful hair.
Right. So, has any of your friends or any of your family members visited Pakistan, or are they planning to visit Pakistan?
Yeah, I have friends. I have
And
many.
no, from Turkey and Russia. Have they come to Pakistan so far?
Yeah, but they also married with Pakistan.
They're married here.
Too
I
much.
didn't know we had quite a large Russian and Turkish community here. That's
Yes,
lovely. So I
yes.
mean,
We have
that's
Russian
good
community as
good
well.
for you. You
Yeah.
have a certain circle of friends
Yes, many Russians women here who are married Pakistanis.
here. Lovely. That's good to hear.
Turkish have, but they most of for work here. You know, yeah.
They're working here.
Yeah, they're working.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you were to tell our viewers today, let's say somebody is planning a trip to Turkey, what would be the guideline that you're going to provide them with?
Just no need to spend your whole time in hotels. No need.
Good
5-star,
idea.
4-star, you know matter.
advice.
Because it's you have to see it's a really culture of country, not a dramas. It's not like that. Not dramas, not TV. You have to see in your own eyes.
Right.
Okay. So you need to start in hotel.
So where should they go? They land in Istanbul.
You know, every cities have self beautiful.
Name 3
something.
cities they should visit in Turkey.
Istanbul, Cappadocia, Ankara, it's capital. We can say Denizli, very beautiful place. Kuşadası, very beautiful places. It's for tourists as well. So, but not of area where people can go who really interesting of culture other type, because Turkey is not the same. Not whole is Turkey same. They have different languages as well, different type of people.
That's what I hear. The languages are regionally different.
Yeah,
Every
but
region
not
has
so
its own
different, but
language.
accent is different. we
Right.
can say, yeah. Yeah, we have also north of Turkey. There is more conservative people. Yeah.
Again, that's what I
Yeah,
heard from
that's
another
the-
Turkish person.
Istanbul side, and what is the down? That's
Yes.
near to Sia. That is a more tourist side. Where
Yes,
is
absolutely.
modern.
It's more global.
Yeah.
Coming to Russia, what would you recommend people?
I think for tourists is Moscow, St. Petersburg, Kazan.
These are 2 main
It's,
places to
yeah,
visit. Yes, and so much to do there.
It's
right.
actually, I want, like how to say, it's many people thinking about Russia is very cold. It's not like this. We know have always cold. We have
Well,
first-
there could be
we
a
have-
snowstorm once in a while during winter.
we have proper, because how I hear, many people here think Russia is always cold and they no have seasons. No, we have four seasons.
Of course, I know. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, true. You're right. There's a misconception
Yeah.
about it. So it's a great place to visit again, and one must. Well, Adnan, have you been to Russia?
No, I've not been
Have
to
you been
Russia.
to Turkey?
I've not been to Turkey. I've not been to Russia.
So I
but-
think Daria should be guiding
But,
you, you know.
but I've got so many friends from Russia and Turkey.
You do?
Because when I was studying in Oxford University, I had
Of course.
some very good friends from St. Petersburg as well as.
Well, I think now you should guide Daria about what places to see in Pakistan, and now certainly you should start planning your trip to Turkey first, and then maybe Russia.
I was planning
and
to-
Daria, I think he needs to be guided here now.
I was planning to drive to Turkey.
Drive to Turkey.
Drive to Turkey.
Wonderful.
It is very convenient.
Yes, I hear.
It is very
But
convenient.
obviously, people prefer the flying.
Yeah, because I'm also a member of Motorcycle Association of Pakistan. I've got a good range of some cruising and sports bikes. So there are people from Pakistan who regularly visit Turkey and Iran on motorbikes.
Yes.
So I was just thinking of doing the same.
I think that's a wonderful idea. I mean, nothing like going by land route
Yeah,
and
plus the
discovering a place, because there's so much that you learn on the way as well.
Plus the patch from Quetta to the border of Iran is wonderful.
I hear.
It's wonderful.
I hear. I wish I could do that. Well, thank you so much, Daria. Thank you so much, Adnan.
Thank you very much.
As always, a short on time, because whenever I have interesting people on the show, in which I always do, because one person is from the international community, one is from our own community, and of course we're learning so much from them that I think one program is not enough, and I always say I wish we have them again on the show. Daria, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for coming in, Adnan, and wish you
for
all the
inviting me
best
over.
for all the plans that you have for the bicycling club. And Daria, all the best for your stay in Pakistan and with your profession, your career, and let's see what you do next. We hope that you'd let us know as well. See you next week, same time. आप देखते रहिएगा Discover Pakistan.